You have already learned infinite minus infinite type, 0 into infinite type. In the previous video you have learned the 0 upon 0 form, and you are saying that 0 upon 0 form is most important part, right? Now I will describe to you evaluations of indeterminate forms of 0 to the power 0, infinite to the power 0, and 1 to the power infinite. As you know, the student, 0 upon 0 form is very important. So all these also can be changed in the 0 upon 0 form. Okay, how? This I am telling you. First, 0 upon 0. If limit of fx, x tends towards 0 is let 0, and limit of gx, x tends towards 0 is let 0, and if infinite to the power 0, then if limit of fx equal to infinite and limit of gx, x tends towards 0 is 0, and third one is 1 to the power infinite if limit of fx, x tends towards 0 is 1, and limit of gx, x tends towards 0 is infinite. If we assume that, this is very important, let a equal to fx to the power gx, x tends towards 0. Okay, then we can take the log both side, log of a. So when we take the log, this power will becomes here, so gx into log of fx, x tends towards 0. So you can say which is in the form of 0 into infinite, which is in the form of 0 into infinite in all the above case. Okay, so we can evaluate log a by the methods of discussed. We can then find the value of log a, then log, then a, then value of a. Okay, this way you can solve this question 0 into infinite type, and 0 into infinite type again can be changed into infinite upon infinite or 0 upon 0 form. So now do the question. Limit x tends towards x, x tends towards 0 plus, so we can say let a equal to limit x tends towards 0 plus x to the power x. So taking log a, we can write x into x tends towards 0 plus x. So we can say log 0 is infinite, it is 0, so it is 0 into infinite type, and here we can say it is 0 to, if we put directly here, 0 to the power x to the power x, it is in the form of 0 to the power 0. Okay, now it is in 0 into infinite type. So now taking the changing it by infinite upon infinite type, so we can write log x upon 1 upon x, x tends towards 0. Now it is infinite upon infinite form. Understanding? This form can be changed in this form can be changed in the. So using ncertsolute rule, we can take 1 upon x upon minus 1 upon x square, x tends towards 0, and we can change it into form of minus x tends towards 0, so putting value here we get 0, hence we get a equal to e to the power 0, that is equal to 1, hence required answer is 1. Okay student, so this way you can evaluate the questions of this form. Now student, most probably in this type of the question you will see variable to the power variable, then you can understand and recognize the questions and you can solve in easy way, right? So one more questions I am doing for the same, so that you can better understand. Evaluate sin x upon x, x tends towards 0 to the power 1 upon x square. So student, you can see sin x upon x, x tends towards 0 is 1, and it is 1 to the power 0, means it is 1 to the power infinite form. Okay, sin x upon x, x tends towards 0 is 1, so it is 1 to the power infinite form. Now so we have to write here a sin x upon x, taking log both side, we can say 1 upon x square log of sin x upon x, x tends towards 0. Now it is the form of now log 1, so there 0 and 0, so 0 upon 0 form. Okay, so applying L'Hospital's rule, we can write here 1 upon sin x upon x into x cos x minus sin x upon x square upon 2x, x tends towards 0. Okay, so after simplifying this we get x upon sin x, x tends towards 0, x cos x minus sin x upon 2x cube. Now we can see this value we can write again here x cos x minus sin x upon sin x into 2x square, x tends towards 0. Now it is 0 upon 0 form, so again we can calculate it. Now using L'Hospital's rule, so we get here differentiation of again this 1 cos x plus x minus sin x minus cos x upon cos x into 2x square plus sin x into 4x. Okay, x tends towards 0. Now we can see it is After simplifying this, we get 1 upon 2 minus sin x upon 2 sin x plus x cos x. It is again 0 upon 0 form, so we can use again the derivative of this, minus cos x upon 3 cos x minus x sin x. You can derivative yourself. Okay, now putting the value, what we get here, 1 by 2 into 1 by 3 minus, so what we get here, minus 1 by 6. So a equal to e to the power minus 1 by 6. That is your required solutions. So student, this way you can understand the indeterminate forms using L'Hospital's rules. In the previous chapters we have already learned the limit. So mainly important part is 0 upon 0 form. So go to the practice, and thank you for watching.